Jason Clark is a wanker and not batting on a full wicket. His rides are not my druthers. Click that like and subscribe buttons if you feel you must.
2 very boring minutes later. A little longer than a few minutes later.
Entrance gate on the west entrance is seems to be backed all the way up into West Yellowstone.
1 eternity later.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you, nice lady.
Been about 20-25 minutes in line. We're getting close. Hello. Good.
Alright, thank you so much. Would you like a map today, Jason?
Thank you.
Map?
Nope, I got one. Be bear aware.
I heard you had an unusual brown bear.
Brown bear?
Yes, one that talks, those are so rare.
Well, once we got inside the park here, traffic seems to be moving good. It's a beautiful day out today. We're about 73 degrees, 10 o'clock a.m. At least when you have a traffic backup, you have a good view here. They're spraying something there. I try to kill off an invasive species or something.
Do you guys mind if I shoot you?
Huh?
Yogi, I think she meant with a camera.
It's a beautiful Harley.
Soon after.
Well, seem to be moving about 10-15 miles an hour.
Eventually.
Yeah, I was going to get into the park earlier this morning, but it was so damn cold you could see your breath out. I didn't really feel like riding in the freezing cold, so I waited until a little bit later in the day to come in. And I understand why people say either get here late, early in the morning or in the evening, you know, when the traffic lets up. But it seems to be moving along pretty good now. It get away from those park entrances. And of course the West Gate is one of the most popular entrances to go into, so it's not that bad. It's a weekday. Could have been worse. I think the elevation has gotten to me. I seem a little foggy and a little hazy at this elevation. I'm a Michigan boy. I've lived my whole life at a 600 to 700 foot elevation. Put me at 6, 7, 8, 9,000 feet. I think you're gonna feel it. But with everything that I've been feeling, it's still worth it. You know, this is just a beautiful ride. And I guess that's what they really do say about riding is, you know, it's about the destination, or it's not about the destination, it's about the ride. The ride's been phenomenal. I've seen so many cool things, and I've met so many nice people just because of being on a motorcycle. I think it kind of fascinates people when you tell them that you're traveling by yourself on a motorcycle. Even though there's lots of people that do it, it's just something you don't see that often. There's advantages being by yourself. One is it's your own pace. If you don't feel like riding, you don't have to ride. If you do feel like riding a longer day, you can ride a longer day. You know, you're not having to cater to somebody else's wishes. You know, and that's just being courteous to your riding partner, you know. Definitely, I don't have to play wait for this person to catch up to you. And it's funny too, every type of, you know, vehicle that you drive will give you a different type of trip. And I started thinking about this, you know, if I came back to Yellowstone, would I do it on a bike? The answer would be no. And this is my reason behind it, is because I could find different stuff to do with a truck, you know, or my truck, you know, a vehicle of some sort. And I think it would actually extend how much time you could spend in the park. You know, I would consider trailering a motorcycle out, you know, that would be a consideration, but I wouldn't look to necessarily bring it inside of the park. There's so many great scenery things to do around the area that you wouldn't necessarily have to even take it in the park. But the one nice thing is you can carry more gear, you can carry food with you if you have a vehicle, you know, you don't have to eat out as much. You know, you always have cold drinks on hand. Where on a motorcycle I carry a bottle of water. I do stop occasionally to have a nice cold pop, but it involves stopping, you know, or if you have a cooler, just grab it, you know. It limits how much gear you can carry. Of course, if I was driving a vehicle, I would have brought more photography gear. You know, that's one thing I really wanted to carry was some gigantic lenses with me, and it's like, hey, you got to let loose of some things. So I brought 2 camera lenses with me, and I did bring a tripod. One of the neat things about Yellowstone is really you're in the caldera of a volcano.
Junior seems worried, but have no fear, Junior. Jane learned in school what to do when you hear a volcano erupt. That's right, Jane. Duck and cover.
That's why you have so many geothermal features here. This is the Virginia Cascades Drive. Moo. Look at you, big guy.
I'm here at beautiful Yellowstone Lake, here in Yellowstone. I just pulled off the road to take a break. I've been enjoying the park this morning. Took some decent photographs, I think. After 2,452 miles, I'm beat. I'm tired. Mountain air is thin. Fatigue level is high. Part of me just says I want to fly home. Some just says just forge on. It'll be okay. but I'm physically tired. I'm sore. I just don't know how much more abuse I can put myself through. There's a lot to bite off. And not that I'm not having fun. I've enjoyed some of the things that I've done so much. The riding is now turned into chore. And I'm fighting the fatigue. And hopefully, when I get out of this mountain air, I'll feel better. But I'm not filming as much as I thought I would be, just because I'm moving at a much slower pace. Every mile, I'm feeling on my body, especially in the back. I've been drinking a couple beers a night, or a couple cocktails a night, just to shake the miles off. It relaxes me. It makes me feel so much better in the back. Takes a lot of the pain away. I've ate lots of Motrin, lots of Tylenol. I'm hitting that physical brick wall. Now, I know sometimes you can push past it, and that's what I'm hoping we can do here. But I'm definitely feeling the fatigue. You know, about 2.5 hours into the ride today, man, it's beating me up. But we're going to push on. We're going to get back to the hotel. We got one more night here. Still taking some of the beautiful scenery and the wildlife. Well, let's see where this takes us. This is documenting my trip, and this is part of it.
Even though there's a massive amount of fatigue and just soreness, my whole body's buzzing. You know, the whole thing of taking those high mountain passes, as great as those were, they definitely played a toll on this trip. Those weren't easy miles. So when I say, you know, I did 2,452 miles, it's basically some of the hardest riding miles I've ever done. It's not like a Michigan flat highway for sure. It's honed my riding skills. It's amplified some of the mistakes because of the fatigue. It just absolutely has changed a lot of the ways that I view on motorcycling. It'll change how I plan any sort of future trips. It's a new perspective. But boy, sure, the scenery is just spectacular here. And a motorcycle is a great way to soak up all the, you know, environment around you. Wildflowers here are just beautiful. Got back to my room from dinner last night. Almost dropped my bike out there. Thought the kickstand was all the way down, and it was like halfway down, and started to get off from it, and I caught it, but holy cow. So like I said, the chances of you making more errors elevation is there. I mean, yeah, this is Rocky Mountain High, but beautiful riding. Just take it cool at a leisurely pace and enjoy the scenery. Well, we haven't seen a bear yet.
Hello, Mr. Ranger, sir. Did you guys... Oh, never mind.
I don't think we'll see one this time of day. If you haven't had a chance to, click that like and subscribe button. Click the bell to receive notifications of any new videos as they're released. And it doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel, so definitely take the opportunity to click that button and see what other great rides we have coming up for you. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at my Facebook fundraiser for the Wounded Warrior Project, take a minute to do that too. And any donation you make through my Facebook fundraiser page, I'll send you a Jason Clark Rides bumper sticker somewhere up here. You'll see an image of it. And it'll be sent to you free of charge. It's just as a personal thank you for supporting a cause I believe in. And I'd just like to thank everybody for viewing this channel. It makes me feel good when people view it and give me a thumbs up. People think, oh, you're making money on this. No, I haven't made a cent off of YouTube. I will definitely tell anybody if my channel ever gets monetized, it'll be a big celebration. That last break I took, man, it makes me feel like it re-energized me. I feel a lot better. I was definitely tired when I stopped. Got that yawn out of me, and I'll give it another one. Whew. Cracked my back a little bit. Yeah. See, you can have low spots and sometimes you have high spots. And I'm feeling pretty good now. Forest fire. It definitely burned this out. Oh, that's the devastation of a forest fire right there. Great example of it. It must have moved fast because it really didn't burn the trees. It just charred them enough to kill them. Because all the bark's off the trees. The trunks are there burned. See some burn on the ground though. Yellowstone definitely gets forest fires. Continental Divide, elevation 8391. Yeah, we're up high. Definitely coming down a mountain pass. Well, since I'm not in really any big hurry to get anywhere, I think I'm going to pull off, take another break. This will get us down some denser air where I'm not feeling so fatigued. A little warmer. Alright, found a picnic area. Let's pull off here. Hey.
Boo-boo! I think it's time I introduce myself to that picnic basket.
You know, Yogi, we could just hunt for food. All the other animals do.
Geysers. The Biscuit basin. Bubbling hot water. Uh-oh. Got some sort of an emergency.
This isn't happening. Everyone look away, please. Nothing to see here.
Car accident. This is the traffic. It's just stopped up ahead. It's just gorgeous. Very nice.
Okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
Keep the traffic moving. Madison. 3, 2. Oh. That's dead. All right. No second camera angle for you.
Very good. Very good. You know something? Nothing for you! Come back 1 year!
I'd just like to thank everybody for going on this ride with me today. Just one of the most beautiful, gorgeous places I've ever been. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Click the bell to receive notifications of any new videos when they're released. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at my Facebook fundraiser page for the Wounded Warriors Project, take a minute and take a look at that.
If you could donate $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever you have, to help a veteran out, I'd like to give you a personal thank you and send you a Jason Clark Rides bumper sticker. So give with your heart, and we appreciate any donations that come that way. It makes me feel like I really have done something with this channel that is appreciated by people. Yeah, I think we've come down in some elevation. I'm not feeling quite as loopy as I was.
Are you feverish? Let me press my lips against your forehead.
Please, you're not pressing your lips against my forehead.
Well, it looks like a good spot for a swimming hole. I want to say thank you to all the hooligans out there at the Hooligan Nation, especially the curator, Ray Verbeck, and his wife, Jennifer Verbeck. And they make a wonderful podcast on Thursdays and Sunday nights. If you don't have a chance, check them out on YouTube. And, ooh, that's a nice drive. We're trying to get back to the hotel. I'm just feeling the fatigue. Back is stiff and sore. And tomorrow we got to lay down some miles, so. Madison Junction. All right. We're still at 6,000 feet. Oh. Need to get some Motrin in me. Good Lord, help me, baby Jesus.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Leaving Yellowstone National Park.
Okay, people.